Flags are more than just pieces of fabric. They represent identity, history, and the spirit of a nation. But sometimes, countries decide it's time for a new symbol. In recent years, several countries have redesigned their flags to reflect political changes, cultural identity, or a fresh start. Countries change their flags for many reasons. Sometimes it's because of revolution, independence, or political transformation. Other times, leaders want a symbol that better represents their people. In this video, we'll explore some countries that have changed their flags in recent years, and the stories behind these powerful decisions. First up, a country that almost changed its flag, New Zealand. In 2015, the country started a nationwide debate. The existing flag features the Union Jack, a symbol of its British colonial history. Many citizens felt it was time for a design that better represented modern New Zealand. Several alternatives were proposed, including a very popular one featuring the famous silver fern. However, after a nationwide referendum in 2016, voters ultimately decided to keep the original flag. It was a close call, but tradition won out in the end. Now, let's head to the Balkans. In 1995, the country now known as North Macedonia made a dramatic change to its national flag. Its original flag featured the Vagina sun, an ancient symbol also claimed by neighboring Greece. This created a major political dispute between the two nations. To resolve the conflict, North Macedonia introduced a new design, a bright yellow sun with 8 rays extending to the edges of the flag. This powerful new symbol represents a fresh beginning and national unity, putting a historic disagreement to rest. The flag of Libya has seen some of the most dramatic changes in modern history. For decades under the rule of Muammar Gaddafi, Libya used a completely green flag. It was the only single-color national flag in the world at the time, meant to symbolize Islam and his political philosophy. But in 2011, after the revolution that ended Gaddafi's rule, Libya restored a previous flag. This tricolor flag, with its red, black, and green stripes, and a white crescent and star, symbolized the country's independence and a return to its pre-Gaddafi historical identity. In 2010, the African nation of Malawi made a surprising change to its national flag. The original design, adopted at independence, featured a rising red sun, symbolizing hope and the dawn of freedom in Africa. But the government at the time decided to replace it with a full white sun, claiming it represented the country's economic progress. However, many citizens strongly disliked the change and felt it erased an important part of their history. The public outcry was so strong that just 2 years later, in 2012, Malawi officially returned to its original, beloved rising sun flag. Over in West Africa, Mauritania updated its national flag in 2017. The original green flag, featuring a golden crescent and star, was a powerful symbol of Islam, the country's dominant religion. But a change was made to honor the nation's history. 2 red stripes were added, one at the top and one at the bottom. These stripes were added to honor the blood sacrificed by those who fought for the nation's independence from France, adding a layer of national sacrifice to the flag's meaning. Most recently, in 2024, the Central Asian nation of Kazakhstan introduced updates to its national symbols. While the core design remains, adjustments were made to its official visual presentation and standards. The beautiful sky blue flag features a golden sun with 32 rays, a soaring eagle, and a traditional Kazakh ornamental pattern along the side. These elements together represent freedom, prosperity, and the country's rich cultural heritage. The update ensures the flag's design is consistent and modern for the digital age. A flag is not just a design, it's a reflection of history, identity, and the future a country hopes to build. When nations change their flags, they're often signaling something deeper: political change, independence, reconciliation, or renewed national pride. From revolutions to referendums, flags evolve right alongside the countries they represent. And as history continues to unfold, it's certain that more nations will decide it's time for a new symbol to fly high. Which country's flag change surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories about flags from around the world. Thanks for watching.